Hey, I'm Rich Antonelli. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we get started, if you like what you see here and you want to check more stuff out, hit the subscribe button and also make sure to ring that bell so anytime I upload a new video or I do a live stream, you'll be alerted of that. So over the past few days, while we were kind of stuck at home, I've noticed this one question probably 2 or 3 times on different platforms, whether it be Facebook or just somewhere else online. For you guys that have the Line 6 Helix, I have the floor unit, so that's what I'm going to be dealing with today, as you can see on the screen here. The question I was seeing is, how do you change the colors on the foot switches to whatever you want? So I'm going to do it 2 different ways. As you can see on the screen, I have HX Edit up, and I also have my Helix floor, but we're going to start with HX Edit. So in order to do this, and I'll switch back and forth so you can kind of see what's going on here. I set up kind of a fake preset here. I just added a bunch of different stomps and effects and everything onto the timeline here. And I have a compressor, first of all. So the compressor normally is yellow, so you can see, and it's kind of hard to, bear with me with the colors on the actual floor unit, just because it's very difficult to film those. But all the way to the left, up here, is the compressor. So if we go back to HX Edit and we want to change the compressor, you go over to the bypass. Make sure you're on the block itself. Go over to bypass controller assign here, and this is where you're going to see the color. You'll see switch LED down here. So if you click on that all the way to the right, you're going to notice all the colors here. So let's, just for the sake of argument, let's just make that white. So we change the color of the compressor to white. And if I go right to my Helix floor, you can see that the compressor changed to white. Let's do another one. So let's go back to HX Edit and let's go to the distortion block. I have a kinky boost in. Same thing. Make sure you're on the block. Hit bypass control, assign, and then go all the way over to the right where it says auto color. And let's make that I don't know, let's make it turquoise. So if we go back to the Helix, you'll notice that the kinky boost is now turquoise color. We'll do one more just to make sure you guys are getting this correctly. Let's go to the reverb here. I got the glitz. Make sure you're on the block. You get it highlighted. Bypass controller assign, auto color. Let's make the reverb. Let's make it. How about pink? We'll make it pink. So if we go back to the Helix on the floor, as you can see, glitz is pink. All right, so now that's how you do it with the HX Edit. So say you want to do it on the unit itself, you're at a gig or you just don't have access to a computer. Very simple. Hopefully you're going to see this on the screen. So let me switch over. All right, so let's do, we got the phaser here. So let's do the phaser. Touch it to highlight it. And that'll bring up this menu here. Hit under customize and you'll see auto color switch LED, and you can kind of, let me do it with the other hand so you can see the color switching here. You can actually turn it off if you want to. Let's leave it at violet. Hit save. Hit OK. And there you go. Let's try the amp, which I just have the Tweed Blues Bright in here. Again, just touch the foot switch, go to customize, and again you'll see auto color switch LED, and you can see as I scroll through it changes the color of the amplifier. Let's make the amp light orange. That's fine. And that's it. That's pretty much all you have to do. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments below and I'll try to answer it as far as the color changing goes. But this should have given you 2 easy ways to change the colors on the stomps themselves. One more thing I want to add in. So I'm going to change the mode back to the snapshot. So for the snapshots, I'm going to bring the Helix back up. You can see I have clean, crunch, rhythm, solo. They're all red. If you want to change that in HX Edit, all you need to do is go up top to where it shows clean. You see it all the way up top here. And right click up top and you'll see the same thing. You'll have a chance to change the colors here. So I'll change the clean channel to white. And if I go back to the Helix, clean is now white. We go to the crunch channel. or crunch snapshot. I'm saying channel because I'm usually used to using a real amp. So snapshot. We're on the crunch snapshot. We'll go back to HX edit. Same thing, right click up here, and we'll change that to, we'll do a light orange, and we'll go back to the Helix, and as you can see, it's now orange. And the clean is white. So now we will switch over, and I'll show you how to do it on the unit itself. So to do it manually on the unit itself, you want to be on the snapshot that you're trying to change the color to, and then you want to hit, make sure you're on the home screen, hit this knob to the left here where it says preset, and then that'll bring up all your banks and user banks and factory banks and all your presets and templates and everything that's on the Helix itself. And you want to go to rename snapshot, which is the sixth knob to the right. Rename snapshot, and that's where you'll see auto color. So if you watch the rhythm, if I start scrolling through this, that's where it changes. So we'll leave that on purple, save, and we'll go back to the home screen, and we'll do it one more time. So for the solo, it's set to red. Say you want to change that to, I don't know, change that to blue. We're going to change it to blue. So again, hit the knob on the left of the screen, right below where it says preset. Then the sixth knob over to the right, which is the last knob. Hit rename preset, and you'll see the auto color switch LED. And let's switch it to blue. There we go. Hit save, and there you go. So you got clean is white, crunch is yellow, orange, whatever you want to call it. Rhythm is, looks like purple, and solo is blue. So that should be both ways that you can change your snapshot colors and also your stomp colors. Doing it whether you're using the HX edit, you're at home, and you want, it's much easier on the computer, or if you're at a gig or at band rehearsal or whatever, you can just do it right from the unit itself. Hopefully this is helpful to you guys. I'm sure there are other videos out there that show you how to do this. Please subscribe and hit that bell down there so you can get alerted to my new videos and any live streams that I do. And most importantly right now, please stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home. And I'll see you next time.